Okay, how are we going now? Can we hear me? Yeah? Dee's smiling, so I'm taking that as a yes. Oh, good. Beautiful. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, Jenny, as well. All right. So, fingers crossed, you can all hear me now, as well as the ladies in the green room. I do apologize. We seem to have been having some technical issues tonight, even with the opening of the show. So, I will start again by asking people to help us spread the love by inviting your friends and family to join in as well. You never know when a message might come through for them, or something that we are talking about may resonate with them at the same time. Also, I do ask for people, if you get a chance to have your questions answered in the chat area of the comments of the show, please do keep your questions direct to the point. My focus, first of all my shows will be on my members that are and have joined in with our yearly membership. If you would like to become a member, please jump over. The website is up here above me, leannewinston.com. Become a member. It is on the early bird price of $55 for the year annually. As of the 31st of August, anybody coming into that after that date will be $85. And then you will get access to lots of goodness in there. What have we got in there? We've got meditations, we've got access links to these shows live, and discounts and a lot of different stuff. So people are now letting me know they've got sound. Thank you, ladies. I really do appreciate that as well. All right, so let's jump in. We do have a couple of members here already ready to go. So Dee, I'll bring you up first, honey. Hey, hun, how you going? Whoops, now we can't hear you. You might need, hang on, I'll just unmute you. How's that? No, we are having technical issues tonight. You just might need to check your volume on your end, hun. No, might be in the settings. Have you got earphones in? You have, haven't you? Yep. Have you got a mic? Yep, beautiful. Maybe if you run your finger across the bottom of the screen, it might have a mic with a arrow through it. Nah, still no sound. Maybe drop back out, honey, and drop back in, and let's see if that that will help. Okay, we'll bring you back up again shortly. Excellent. All right, well, let's jump over to Jenny and see how we go with Jenny. I can hear Jenny.
Hi. You can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you. How you going, hun?
Good, thanks. I think there's some gremlins though, because first we couldn't hear you, and then you can't hear Dee, and nobody wants to hear me.
Oh, you gotta love technology, I tell you. If it's gonna go wrong, it goes wrong. It's always the way. Usually it's my phone or something like that. So how's your week been, honey?
Cold.
Cold? It is. What area are you in?
I'm in Adelaide. I'm like
yes.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's much colder up in the hills where you are.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to get to about -1 or something tonight by memory. So, yeah, definitely going to be a bit cold. The electric blanket is already on.
Me too. I'd usually be in bed, but I'm trying to finish off some stuff, and then I suddenly looked up and it was 8:30, and I was like, oh gosh, better jump on.
The day's gone really quick. I've got to be up at 4:30 for a training course in the morning online, so that'll be in my pajamas wrapped with a banana rug around my lap. So.
Wow, that's early start.
It's crazy early. That's it. Did you have a question you would like to ask?
I'm not too sure if I have a particular question tonight. Is there any general messages or anything that you can?
Yeah, certainly. You felt that excitement moving in, that energy at the moment coming through?
I feel like there's a lot going on.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I just get the reference to there's a lot of changes coming and opportunities with that. My stomach, I just feel nervous with the excitement of what is to come, but it's the unknown side of it that I'm picking up on. So to me, it feels like fairly big changes that, like I said, it's going to bring a lot of opportunity with that. And I do feel that it's about moving forward. So whether it's around making choices around career as well, I just get the reference to things are really starting to move. To me, it's all very much connected with the past dreams, the past things that you've been wanting to do for quite a while now, but haven't had the opportunity, or the timing hasn't been right at that time. Okay. So I get the reference to there's that push to move forward and step into that power, into that energy at the moment. Okay. So to me, over the next few weeks, you're going to see changes come in. And then I feel like I've got a bigger change to follow that as well with that side of it. Okay.
Oh.
I keep getting the number 7 around you. So how would you connect with the 7th of the month or July or patterns of the 7?
Nothing really comes to mind. I mean, I've always liked the number 7 as a lucky number. I don't know if it's really served me with any great purposes or anything like that, but I've always liked it. Yep.
Yeah, okay. They're just putting the number 7 around you. So to me, I feel like that's that energy that you sort of sit in. And you may find that it comes up with patterns, or, the 7 will catch your attention. So I just feel like even moving forward, I've got things happening around the 7 in that side of it. So it could be the 7th of the month. I don't feel like I'm looking at July, obviously, because that's behind us. But I do feel that when things happen, you're going to see how the 7 sort of sits in around that energy with that. Okay. You've got a brother.
I do.
Would I be right in saying he's going through some changes at the moment?
I'm not too sure. I guess so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's my.
Yep. I'm just feeling like there's a little bit of frustration in the way of energy around him at the moment. And I do get the reference to that will soon start to settle down. So I want to say, look at the changes that he is going through, the frustration that is sitting around that. But Spirit's just making reference to that is going to settle quite quickly. So I don't know if you sort of get a little bit worried about him, or he's frustrated in himself and putting a lot of pressure on himself. My screen is glitching, so it's like you keep just smiling, the mouth goes down, the smile comes up. So it'd be interesting to watch the replay and see if it's doing it at the same time. So yeah, Spirit's just wanting to let you know that he's going to be okay and he'll come through those changes better than what he went into them. But it's just that feeling of being tested a little bit first. Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's good to hear, because you always worry about your family, and I'm excited about the 7th because that's only 2 days away.
It is, isn't it? I didn't even look at the date. So, but yeah, look what comes up, because to me it feels like it is got opportunities that come with it. Okay, so be ready for those opportunities. I always say to people, if they feel right, jump on them, because the way the energy this last 12, 18 months has been moving, and opportunities come and go just as quick, sort of thing, in that side of it. So know what it is you want. If it feels right, jump on it. But I get a lot of change moving forward, and I feel like it brings financial flow with it at the same time.
Okay.
All right.
Actually, I did, sorry to jump in at the end, but I do, I've been seeing, I think they're called angel numbers quite a bit, like a lot. Like I wake up in the middle of the night and it's 2:22, or I look at my clock and it's 11:11, and it's happening all the time. At least once a day, I'm doing something. And I think I've been told that, Spirit's trying to tell me something. I don't understand what numbers mean.
Yeah, there's a really good Doreen Virtue has a really good app you can get on your phone. If I remember correctly, it's like 101 numbers, and it costs about $6 or $7. Once you pay for it, you've got it. You just type in the numbers and they tell you what the sequences of those numbers mean, because each number has a lot of different ones. Like when you get the 444, it means your angels are with you. 1111 is spirits with you at that time. The 1 is new beginnings, and so on and so on. one. So the fact that you keep seeing numbers in sequences, I feel like they are signs for you. So I always say to people, when you see the signs, look at what's going on in your life at that moment and trust what you feel, you think, you see, you hear, you know, because that's basically how spirit is going to communicate with us in that sense. So my feeling is they're trying to get your attention around what is going on at the moment. So keep in mind also that the universal energy is really heightened at the moment as well. So it doesn't sort of surprise me that people are seeing a lot more signs, even the physical movement of spirit in that sense as well. Okay. All right. It seems like you're frozen there for a second. Not too sure what is going on. But that's right, hon. I will leave you with that. But please know that there is a lot of love and support around you with the excitement of what is to come as well. All right. So we will drop Jen down there. We seem to be having a little bit more technical issues there with her. Let's jump over to Dee and see if we have sound with Dee now. All right. No, still no sound. Oh, hang on. There we are. Yes, there you are. What did you do?
Okay. I'm using my grandson's ear things.
Yep. Okay.
So
well, we can hear you. The things that are meant to work don't work.
No.
Gotta love technology, don't you?
I know, mine went kaput tonight.
Oh, no. That's no good at all. How are you, hon? How's your week been?
It's been up and down.
Yep.
We told my daughter today that one of my daughters that we're moving. She didn't take it very well.
And would I be right in saying that's created a lot of emotion in you because you feel torn now? Okay. Because the moment I started to connect with your energy, I could feel that emotion. I get it. It's really important to honor yourself and do those changes that you've been planning for a while. My feeling is that she will start to process it and see that it is positive change for you in that way. Okay. Just because it's putting a little bit more distance physically between the two of you, on that emotional level, I don't think it's going to make any changes. So to me, it's just a matter of her getting her head around that side of it. Okay. Yep. Would I be right in saying your daughter needs time to process things normally when it comes to change?
She's got a processing disorder.
Yeah. Okay. Because I just pick up on feeling that it is very much about her taking time to process it. So my feeling is it's better to have done it now than left it until it got a little bit closer and then being harder for her in that side of it. How does your daughter connect with the music?
Hang on a minute. We listen to music constantly.
Okay, because I just get the music being put around her. So whether that is her way to sort of calm her mind or still her mind, I just get the reference to having the music around her at the moment with that side of it. Okay. But my feeling is she will come around. It's just a matter of processing it at the moment. Okay.
Will she move with us?
I think she will. Maybe not quite straight away, but poor thing. No, you're okay, honey. I don't feel like it'll be straight away, but I do feel she will follow not soon after, quite soon after, sort of thing with that side of it. I get the feeling of excitement that comes with that. So to me, it is the feeling that she is going to see the positive in that side of it as well.
Yeah, I'm hoping for positive in it, but
the family needs it.
I think so.
Yeah, I feel like you've had a hard 12 to 18 months, and it's now the feeling that things are heading in the right direction.
It has been. Since my mum died, I've been lost.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah. Okay, but now is the time to focus on you.
Yes.
Sort of thing. So to me, you are making this change because it's what you need. You've done everything for everybody else for such a long period of time. It's okay to focus on you. So would I be right in saying you kind of feel guilty doing that at times?
Oh, very much so.
Yeah. Okay. The family needs change is the reference I get. And this is just the first step of that change. And to me, moving forward, it does feel very positive in that side of it. Okay.
Yep.
The timing's right. There's no, I keep saying this to people, the timing, as much as this year seems so crappy for so many people, now is the time to make those changes and make sure we are nurturing us and doing what is right for us. You know, to
Exactly.
me, it doesn't matter what's happening around you. Those people will sort it out. Those people will fall into place when you're doing what it is that you need
Yeah.
to do for you. I like to think of it as it's like people follow, we lead by example sort of thing by that. So
Yeah.
when the family sees that you're doing what you need to and you're happy, that energy is just going to ripple out and affect them in the same way.
Yeah, I
All
turned
right.
50 and I've realised that I've done everything for everybody else and nothing for us.
Yeah.
And I don't want to turn 51 and regret everything.
Perfect. Do you know what? Life can be so full of regrets if you let it. My
Yep.
family's been going through something this last few days. I won't go too much into it, but the person that is at the main focus of that has passed. But over the years, I've seen the sadness in his eyes, and it was only in probably November last year I could actually see some happiness in him.
Yeah.
And that sadness to me came from regrets. Sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's where I felt that energy was coming from. And, you know, it's never too late to change things around.
No,
So,
it's not. But I don't want to get to 65 and go, oh shit, I've wasted my life.
yeah, exactly. And so many people do that. And I honestly think with the way this energy is of this decade that we've got ahead of us, it is now about making those changes and being
Yeah.
active in our lives and doing those things that serve a purpose in our life, finding
Yeah.
who we are, sort of thing. So, you know, you got to have fun sometime, don't we?
Oh,
That's
yes.
my theory. Got to let that inner child come out and play occasionally. So I think, you know, it's amazing that you are listening to that call and making that change, because
Yeah.
to me it does feel like it is a calling sort of
Yes.
thing. The place, it's time for change, and the place to be is there. Okay.
Yes.
And I'm a big believer when things are right, they fall into place.
Yeah, when we left the place, I felt like my gut had left there, like that was home. And that
Yeah.
was the weirdest feeling. But
Yeah.
I feel like my mum's around me. I feel like everything's around me. And we've got a
Yeah.
lot of strength.
Yeah. That's it. That's that support. But also, no matter where you go, mum's always going to be there with you.
Yes, she will be.
Yeah, because they're in our hearts, they're in our memories,
Yes.
sort of thing. And then you've got that soul sort of connection side of it as well.
Yeah.
No, it's just about finding peace and being happy.
Yes.
And you deserve it. That's a
Oh,
big
I
thing.
know.
People don't realise they deserve it sometimes.
I know.
So excellent. All right, honey. Well, thank you for joining in this
Thank
week.
you.
But like I said, from my heart, the deepest of my hearts, I feel everything is going to be okay. It's
Yep.
just giving her the space and the time to process it.
Yeah.
My feeling is she'll start coming back with questions very shortly.
Okay.
And
Thank
sort
you.
of and showing interest. You are very welcome, honey. Will you take care of yourself
Yeah.
and stay nice and warm in this crazy
Oh,
cold
well,
weather?
it's warm up here. It's 16 degrees.
Oh, I'm jealous. I've got the thick, English would help, thick bed socks on and all. So
Oh, I've got the bed socks on, but we got the aircon on because my grandson's wrapped up in a doona and he's sweating.
Oh, that's the best way to be, wrapped up in a doona with the air conditioner blowing on you.
Yeah.
I look forward to those days, the heat coming back a bit. We got something like -1 here tonight in the hills. So
That's cold. It might snow.
yeah, well, they're actually talking about snow on the news tonight in areas, and I'm thinking, well, they didn't say Mount Lofty, so I will stay in bed a bit longer and not get up to go and see it. I just want to see snow. All right, beautiful, honey. We're sending you lots of love, and you take care. Thanks
Okay,
for
you have a
popping
good
in.
week. Bye.
You're welcome. Thanks. Bye. Oh, beautiful energies. And I just love the way we can be so different in temperatures across Australia with that side of it. I sometimes wonder if moving to the top end of Australia would be so much nicer. But then, hey, you probably get sick of the heat too, wouldn't you? All right, excellent. We have the lovely Nicole down here in the green room. We'll just bring her up and say hello. Okay, whoops, let's unmute you. For some reason, I don't seem to have camera. Can you hear me, Nicole?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Now, hang on a sec. I'll just drop you back down and I'll bring you back up. No,
Hello.
gotta love technology. All right, just 1 second. I'll refresh my screen again because I do seem to be having some technical issues, and let's see if that will help. There we go. We can see and hear you. How you going, hun?
Yeah, good, thank you.
It's good. Sorry about that.
That's
I
okay.
now have a whole heap of comments that have come through too. So I think Facebook must be going through some changes, or Be Live, one of the two. Oops.
Oops.
You froze there for a second.
Yep, you there?
Yeah, I can hear you now. How's your day been?
Yeah, good. Yep.
Excellent. Did you have a question you would like to ask?
Oh, this is the first time I've done this, so it's taken us an hour to connect. So no, it's been a bit of a full-on week. I've started a new job.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And had some test results on my neck today. So, yeah, everything's starting to get better.
Okay. Would I be right in saying with your neck it's like a lot of stiffness across down the neck and across the shoulder, top of the shoulder area?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm taking that on myself. I actually feel like I want to be able to, that hurts.
Yeah.
I want to crunch the neck sort of thing. So would I be right in saying there's a certain spot you get to that you just like, it's like I just can't get it to move?
Yes.
Sort of thing with that side of it. Okay, I get a lot of inflammatory and energy around there with that side. So I get the reference to it's going to settle down, but I do feel that it is about maintaining it as well. So how's your posture usually?
Not good.
Okay. My feeling is that's something that's going to need some work moving forward with that side of it. Would I be right in saying you feeling a little bit stuck lately?
Yes.
Okay, because I just get the feeling like you're wanting to move forward, but everything just sort of feels like it's getting in the way and stopping you with that side of it. I also feel like there's the need to find your voice at the moment. So whether you're not being able to speak up in the way you're wanting to, or you're speaking but nobody's listening, or that those people that are needing to listen aren't listening in that sense. So I just get the reference to from Spirit. It is about taking that deep breath, grounding yourself, and being able to speak up in that way, and that way you'll get the attention that is deserved. You get a little bit of anxiety at times?
A lot, yeah.
Okay, I got your guides around you. So to me, that shows me the intuition. They are giving me the anxiety side of it. So I wouldn't be surprised if Spirit's trying to get your attention, or you're sensing Spirit but not understanding what it is they're trying to tell you. I quite often find that people that are highly intuitive end up with anxiety and depression as a last resort, that Spirit's trying to get your attention in that side of it. So I want to say, take note when the anxiety comes on. Ask them whether you do it out loud or you do it in your head, to give you the clearer message that you can understand. And that way that will help move a lot of that energy sort of thing. And you should find that your anxiety sort of will sort of settle a bit as well with that. Okay. I keep wanting to put crystals around you. So I don't know if you get drawn to the crystals.
Yeah, I had a few there for a while, and now, I've sort of lost them. I think I need to get them back.
Yeah. I always say let the crystals choose us, sort of thing. So we don't necessarily have to pick them. They will pick us in that way. So I just get the reference to it's about connecting with that energy as well. Were you planning a trip or the getaway?
Yes, we were.
Okay. All right. Because all of a sudden they're wanting me to acknowledge the planning of the trip and how things have had to change. My feeling is that it's just going to be delayed, and you will still get the chance to do it as well with that. Okay. But I feel like I want to put it probably 12 months later.
Well, if we were going away, it was next week, but now started a new job. So, so things happen for a reason. So,
yeah, definitely. And this new job I get is going to bring a lot of positive change with that as well. Would I be right in saying in that job you've got room for movement?
Yes.
Okay, because I don't feel that you're going to stay at the position that you've got, entry position, for too long. My feeling is you're going to move into something a bit more higher up in that side of it. And I get the reference to there is still room for more movement after that side of it. So I feel like I want to say don't get too comfortable in this position because they're going to put you into something else with a little bit more pressure and responsibility with it, but also the financial flow will come in as well. Okay. There's a bit of office politics going on around in that place.
Okay, is there? Well, it's only my second day, so I don't even know.
I want to say just be aware of it. I just feel like there's a little bit of game playing going on between a couple of people. I'm going to call it office politics in that side of it. So to me, it's a feeling that they sort of feel like they deserve more than what they're getting or what they're doing in that side or feel like they've been overlooked. Don't get pulled into it. Okay. Just keep your distance with that side of it. Okay. And I get the reference to everything else will flow.
Yep, and everything else as well. And
yeah, I feel like you've got balance coming in. So would I be right in saying things have been unsettled for a little while?
A little while, yeah. I think it's with all the COVID, it's everything sort of.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I think people aren't just being affected by COVID. It seems like it's a mixture, like a mixed bag of everything these days in that side of it. And I keep saying to people, to me, this is good because what it's doing, it's bringing stuff up on a soul level and forcing us to deal with it. And the universe at times is testing us to see if we're going to fall back into old habits as well. So I always say, look at the energy as it comes up, look at how we react, and more so the need to go with the flow. All right. Okay. So I want to say, trust and surrender. Just go with that flow, and it's that feeling everything's going to work out as well. Mum's still here for you?
Yeah.
What's going on with her health at the moment?
I don't know. We haven't spoken for a couple of years.
Okay. I just feel like I'm looking at Mum's health. So to me, I do feel there is something coming up. Would I be right in saying there is the need to find peace in that situation?
Yes.
Okay. So what can you do to get that? I'm getting what put to me as a question for you to think about.
I don't know.
Okay. Sometimes it's about not forgiving or forgetting, but just accepting that's who they are and knowing that you can't change that, but finding peace in that situation. So I'm getting the reference, and this really means a lot in the sense, and I love the timing of this because my family's going through something in that same sense that there was the distance in the family in that way. So I get the reference to it's about finding or getting to that place that you can be comfortable if and when that time comes and Mum's no longer here. Okay. So finding the peace in that. Okay. All right. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. That's something that's been heavy on your chest for a while.
Sorry.
That's okay. Emotions are better out than in is my thing. So but yeah, I'll leave you with that because I feel like it goes a lot deeper sort of thing, and it might be something that you want to do in a private setting. So all right. So can I send you a big energetic hug, please? And congratulations on the new job. I do feel that there's some really exciting things coming. Okay.
Thank you.
You are very welcome. It was lovely to see you. Thanks for joining in.
All right. Love and luck to you.
Take care, hun.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Beautiful. All right. It still looks like we're having technical issues in the background. My feed has decided to stop moving in that side of it. So I do thank the beautiful souls that have joined my membership area and have joined in as well with that side of it. As I said earlier, if you missed the beginning of the show and you would like to become a member where you can join in these calls each week, or even just get access to monthly blogs and meditations and different stuff as well, please check out. I keep doing that. It's the opposite on the screen. My website is up there where you can hit leannewinston.com /become/a/member, and that is on an early bird sale until the 31st of August. The information is on the bottom of the screen there as well with that. All right. Well, I know the comments have stopped moving. Let's see. I can go back to the top and grab that comment. So Jasmine says, shared the love. Hey, Leanne, how are you? Just wondering if there are any messages from my brother Jacob, please. Okay. Honey, I feel like you've got a little bit of anxiety at the moment, so I feel like you've been a little bit unsettled in that side of things as well. I've got him with the cheeky smile and his hand. I'm going to acknowledge that in a second. His hand on his chest, which is my sign for love and pride. Would I be right in saying you're feeling a little bit emotional at the moment? So I don't know if it's around a birthday or an anniversary, but I just get the reference to the emotion that is coming through, and he is showing me that in that sense. Okay, so I just want to acknowledge his love and his pride, and he says everything's going to be okay. So this testing energy is going to move very shortly in that way. Okay. All right. Let's just see. Susan's picture is not up, but let's see if I can bring her up and that might change. Hey, honey, can you hear me? No. All right. So Susan's got a couple of windows open. Let's remove that one and let's grab the next one. God, I love technology. Oh, no, she's dropped out. That's not working either. That is all good. Let's put Jasmine's message down there and just see if. Okay, now we've got some more messages coming through. No, that's all good. My picture froze at one stage. Hopefully we are back. The glitchy. Okay, Susan's just coming back in. I will try again. I don't think it's going to work this time either. Hey, honey, is your computer? I don't know if you can hear me or not, but is your camera on your computer? Otherwise, I know you had it on before, but then you dropped out. Okay. No, it's not happening there. All right. Oh, good. Okay, let's go this way. Bring me back. Sorry, guys. I hope I'm not making you guys all dizzy. I can't actually see the comments in the stream anymore because that seems to have frozen as well. But basically, let's talk about the energy and what is going on at the moment, because I know a lot of people are feeling the frustration and this stubborn energy that's coming through. Just keep in mind with everything that is going on in the universe at the moment is really heightened, and it has been most of this year, and it just seems to becoming more and more heightened in that side of it. So I quite often find myself lately saying to people, be careful how you react to other people's actions, because people are heightened, and it sort of increases that energy more and more with that side of it. But it is really a good time to start nurturing ourselves. I feel like this last 6 or 7 weeks, the focus is needing to be more so on that as well, and working out who we are, what our purpose is, and being able to live that life that truly does serve a purpose for us, not for everybody else, or allowing others to put their opinions on us in that way. Okay. Because when we actually start becoming more aligned and more centered in our own life and in our own spiritual energy and connecting to that spiritual realm, that's where we're going to find major shifts are going to come, and we're going to have a lot of manifestation and that stuff that you've been working towards for a long period of time coming more to the forefront. Now, just while I'm on that subject, actually, I'd like to invite you all to join me on each morning. I know it was the afternoon today when I got to do it. But each day, basically, what I'm doing, and I don't actually have it on my desk at the moment. I bought myself a beautiful diary, and I've started about 4 or 5 days ago. In the afternoon, the evening, I will write a question in there to Spirit. I'll put something in there that I would like some answers or guidance for. Then the next morning, so tomorrow morning, when I get up, I'm making it a habit to actually take some time and sit and meditate for myself. Okay. So whether it's just a 10-minute meditation or a 15, 20-minute meditation, I do what I can. But what I'm doing is I'm setting my intentions with Spirit to get the answers from the question that I've written in my diary the day before. Okay. I encourage people to date things because in 6 months, 12 months, even next week, you might look back and go, oh my God, this is the answer to that, or that I picked up on this at that time. And that way you've got that date, that reference in that side of it. Okay. You might not always get the answer straight away. You might not get it. You might put a question there today or a comment there today and it not come through tomorrow. You might find you're just getting on with your day and all of a sudden that message will pop in to your thought process, or the signs will be put in front of you by Spirit. You might find it could take a couple of days, and that's okay. Sometimes I should say all the time, Spirit knows best. Okay. Sometimes we think we know that we need a certain answer, but there might be something else that needs more attention than that you're focusing on. So I just think by opening yourself up to that meditation, grounding yourself to Mother Earth and opening yourself up to the universal energy and raising your vibrations into that space is going to help you to center and ground yourself. But it's also raising your vibrations to sit in that higher energy where things will start to happen. So take time, do the meditations. I'm encouraging people to help keep me accountable to do this every day, because I know myself, I can be bad at letting it say to other people, do the meditation, still your mind, put these practices in place. But I get so focused on what I'm doing and helping others, I can quite easily find it hard, that I don't give back to myself. So by taking this time, it's forcing me to realign my energy. And believe me, everybody is needing to do it in this crazy energy at the moment. And to have that focus of what you want to help to manifest it. So by joining in with me, you're helping me stay accountable for this, and I will hold you accountable for it. So what I'm doing is inviting people to join in. It doesn't cost anything to do it, just your time and your energy to do it. Share the messages if you want to, that you are putting out there to Spirit. And I am pretty much giving full transparency to those people joining in each day of what my questions are, because hey, I'm human. I go through things too, just like everybody does, and I am sharing some of that deep stuff at times as well. Sometimes it's just about connecting with the universe and realigning myself. Today, with the week that we've had so far, I'm sending out in my meditations, I am setting my intention to send out healing and love to those in my family and whoever else needs it, as well as I'm taking that time to nurture me, just to stay connected, to become one with the universe and realign myself, as this crazy energy at the moment is pulling a lot of people around. I'm noticing a lot of people are getting really emotional with energy at the same time, and the frustration that is coming through. It is really just about realigning ourselves in that sense. Susan, honey, I can see that you popped in again, but still got no camera there either. So if you can do it on your phone, hon, I know last time you were able to get in on your phone. So if you just go into the email that I sent you and click on that link, you should find that on your phone. That should bring you straight in that way. All right, I can still see the comments aren't moving. Still a lot of people saying I can't hear you. So I do apologise for the technical issues that we are having here in the background at the moment, whether Be Live is going through change or Facebook or both are. Actually, let me just see if you can bear with me for a moment. On my iPad, I will see if I can at least see your comments through My Time TV. And you watch it run really slow now just because I'm in a hurry. Okay. There's the live. All right. So let's get on to the comments. Okay. So Mum's letting me know she can hear me. Hey, Sharon. I hope you're doing really well. As well. Emily is here. I'm just not going to be able to bring them up on the screen because they are not actually coming up on my screen, but I have come over to the iPad to be able to do that. All right. So Emily says, hey, wonderful, Leanne. Would the car be good for me that I may be getting in a few weeks, or is it a bad decision? Emily Gardner, I feel like it's a good decision, honey. All right. I just feel like it needs to be maintained and you should be okay with that side of it. All right. So wishing you all the best. Susan, I still can't see your camera, hun. Let me just bring you up in the screen and see if I can hear you.
Hello.
Hey, hun, can you hear me?
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, I can't hear you. All right. Definitely having some technical issues there, whether it could be your Chrome browser or something, honey, that's not allowing you to come through. All right. Next on the Facebook comments, we have Michelle saying, this is Michelle Cook saying, hi, lovely. Will my friend Craig come back? Oops, I clicked on something. Cancel. Come back into my orbit. Should I have forgotten about him? I'm not sure if I was unfair to him or not. How genuine he was. Okay, honey, my feeling was it wasn't meant to be. Okay, so I get the reference to the timing wasn't right for either of you in that side of it. I just feel like when you asked that question, you were putting a lot more effort into what you were getting back. And you were wanting more than he was willing to give at that time as well with that. I don't feel that he's completely out of your life, but I do, Michelle, feel that the timing isn't there, but you also can't put your life on hold and wait for him to, I want to say, to get his shit together. Okay, that's the reference that I get with that side of it. All right, honey. So I wish you all the very best with that as well. Okay. Okay. Michelle, I just get you got to trust your gut instinct. So to me, it's a feeling the gut has been telling you that for a while now, but it's like the gut and the heart wanted two different things. Okay, so wishing you all the best and sending lots of love there as well. Are you watching? No, Roz, I've only got Facebook on the thing at the moment, so I'm not even sure how to get to the comments on YouTube on that side. I do need to get my second screen loaded up before we go live to be able to do it. Samara says, hi, Leanne. I'd love to know what you can see for my birth coming up in October for my baby girl, if she will be a vaginal or a C-section. I feel natural, honey. Okay, I feel like you're going to have a natural birth, but I do feel like it's going to be a little bit of a longer birth in that side of it. All right, so congratulations on your up-and-coming birth. I do feel that things will go okay. All right. For some reason, I feel like you are sort of determined to have, or really wanting to have, the vaginal birth more so than the C-section with that side of it. Okay, you have to let me know how it goes, but I do feel that everything will be okay through the labour with that side of it. I just feel like she's not going to be in a hurry to come out. My kids were a bit like that as well. All right, next we have Brittany Hammond. Hi, will I get this car within the next two? Oh, that's a different question. The next 2 weeks. Thank you. I get the feeling it's going to be very close to the 2-week mark, honey. It might be just a couple of days over is the feeling that I get with that side of it. Okay, I just feel like nothing's really happening fast enough for you at the moment. So whether there's delays in paperwork or whether you're getting a loan or you're just waiting for something to come through, I just get the reference to everything is slowed down at the moment. So I feel that will be as well. Okay, but I don't feel that you're going to have to wait 3 weeks. I feel like it's just that fraction over 2 weeks with that side of it. Okay, so wishing you all the very best and how exciting getting this car. All right, excellent. We've got Rachel Henson. She says, hi Leanne, hope you're well. How soon will I get a job, please? I see the number 4 around that, honey. So to me, I feel like I've got the 4th of the month, 4 weeks or 4 months. I don't feel like I'm going more than 4 months. No, it'll be before the end of this year, honey. All right. I actually feel like I want to say look at October, November with that side of it. All right. So wishing you all the best. Just one thing, Rachel, with that side of it. My comments are coming through. Beautiful. All right. So Rachel, just with your comment, honey, I get the reference. I'm not too sure. I'll have to go back and check that comment. Something just caught my eye. It's just gone off the screen. I get the reference to where was I going with that? Thinking outside the square. So don't limit yourself with what you think you can do and can't do. I get the reference to opening yourself up to other things as well with that. Okay. So certainly pushing your boundaries a bit more in that sense. Okay. All right. We've got Taylor. She says, hey, Leanne, I've been seeing 4-4 everywhere lately. Beautiful. So Spirit's trying to get your attention, honey, with that. The 4s are usually around the angel numbers. So I would say your angels are very much around you and working with you at the moment as well. Okay. So just trust it, acknowledge it when they come up. I honestly think Spirit is giving a lot of us signs at the moment. So, they get our attention one way or another. And for me lately, there's been a lot more vision of seeing energy moving as in full shapes and colors and stuff like that. The orbs that move through quite often at the moment when I'm sitting here doing a lot more of my work on the computer as I am, I'm seeing movement out the side of my eye. And I've actually, the other day, I think I was connecting with one of our members and her dad was peeping around my old computer that's broken down here, looking around the corner of the screen sort of thing to let me know he was there. So more of a cheeky energy was coming through with that side of it. Roz is just saying, it seems like the technical is being interesting tonight. It is. The tech is definitely testing me tonight, Roz, in that sense. And we have Pacific Tales saying, okay. And hello, so I'm not too sure what that was. And I love your messages because they're coming through as 2111 Pacific. So that is really funny. Roz is just saying, Leanne can't see them in the background. Yeah, beautiful. Thanks, Roz, for that, for keeping people updated on that side of it. Mum says we can see them. She has Mum with her. Okay. I'm not too sure what that was about. You can fill me in later. Jacinta says, hi, Leanne. Anything from me, please? Okay, honey. Where do I start with you? I just feel like I need to say take a breath and take a step back because I just feel like everything is becoming a little bit overwhelming at the moment for yourself. I get the reference to there's 3 spirits around you. I feel like I've got a female and 2 males, but more so in the grandparent level of the scheme side of it, okay? You need to focus on the planning. So look at what it is that you've been wanting to plan been trying to do for a while. So to me, it's a feeling things are starting to change, and that energy is really starting to move in at the moment as well. So I get the reference to it's just take things as they come. Remember to take some time for yourself and to ground yourself, take that breath and just balance, because I feel like the energy is really hectic around you at the moment. So I just get the reference to it's really important to focus on you at the moment and to nurture you. All right. So wishing you all the very best. Mum is saying, Susan's not there, Mum. She's had to drop out. There's been technical issues. So I'm not sure if that is what you are meaning in that way. My stream has just stopped again. So let me jump over. Terry is saying, anything on my health, please? Honey, I feel like you're holding energy around your stomach at the moment, and I get the reference to the pain behind the right eye. I feel like that's stress related. So would I be right in saying, hun, that you are overthinking things? You're very busy in the mind in that side of okay. Things will start to settle down, but I get you need to acknowledge those things that you hold on to. I'm a really big believer that when we have a lot of stress in our life or we hold on to that energy, we find that our body can't keep carrying that energy and will eventually become the physical issues in that side of it. So I get the reference to the need to let go of that and watch how your body responds to that side of it. Okay. I'm not getting warning bells about your body go off. I really do think it is about just nurturing you. I want to say align yourself more in your diet, whether it's about incorporating more greens and stuff into your diet. I just sort of feel that energy is very much sitting around the stomach area as well with that. Okay. Mum is saying Susan had there. Oh, you guys could see him. Oh, seriously? I couldn't on my end. I couldn't even hear him. Oh, Susan and Grandma, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's sad because I would have loved to have connected with her. That was beautiful. All right. So maybe they might want to have one more shot and try coming in that way. Jacinta saying thank you tonight. I've been full of anxiety. Okay. And see the anxiety, everything's in heightened so much at the moment. I can understand why people are sort of finding that anxiety is kicking off more so with that way. Okay. Just ground it and breathe, clear your mind, and I think you find things are really going to move quite quickly in that side of it. All right, honey. I'm just noticing on and it's literally just hoping it happened. So fingers crossed Facebook and Be Live are sorting themselves out. I can see on the post who's commenting on Facebook and who's commenting actually from YouTube or watching from YouTube. So hi and welcome to all those people that are on YouTube. And that's just a good reminder as well. If you haven't already jumped over into my YouTube channel, check it out, Leanne Winston. I think it's under Leanne Winston Psychic Medium still. I really do need to change that just to the Leanne Winston branding as well. And just hit the subscribe button so you're following it as well. And you can see things coming up there quite constantly as well. And if I remember correctly, you can actually download. So if you've had a reading and want to keep your recording, you can download it off of there as well with that. Okay. Okay, Jules says, hi, lovely. Hope you're well. Just needing insight on my love life, please. Okay, I feel like there's not much movement there at the moment, honey. I just feel things are quite stale in that side of it. I do get the reference to it's about honoring you and the communication. So I want to say opening your heart up to allow that energy to keep moving forward in that side of it. And I get the reference to when you do that, things will move quite well. Okay. I get the feeling that communication is a big thing for you at the moment. All right. We have Susan coming back in. If it doesn't work this time, I haven't got your picture yet, Susan.
Hello.
Let me
You want to get in there?
just see. Okay. You guys are there. Let me refresh my computer. I can see you on the iPad side of things, but let me refresh my screen and see if that will fix it. So don't go anywhere, ladies.
Stay here.
All right. Because I also want to connect with Grandma.
Love you too. She's gone now.
It's all right.
No,
She'll come
she's-
back. Coming back again.
Will you get in it?
No,
too?
you stay there now. You're there. I'm going to shift the phone if you're all.
No.
Hello.
Where things are. I can shift the computer around to it.
Hello. We got there. Gotta love technology.
No, I
Mwah.
can't hear.
How are you?
No, it's
Can't
not
hear.
sound.
Oh, do you want me to speak up?
Can't hear.
We have no sound.
No
Oh,
sound.
goodness. I can hear you guys. You might need earpads.
Oh,
I'll do hand signs. Oh my God, this is just crazy, isn't
sound.
it? Have you got some headphones?
You can probably watch it on the replay.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm going to say hello, sending lots of love. So hopefully
And
on the
say goodbye.
replay.
Well, I don't, she's in control of it, not us.
Yeah. Well,
All right. Well, I'm going to say
I can hear both of you guys, so you might have to catch it on the replay. I hope you are really
Sorry.
well.
So hopefully on the replay.
Let me turn that off. Let me just try something here. All right. Can you hear me now?
She muted it and Mum muted it. Then
Yeah.
it went past
Trying to
that
reset it.
thing.
All right. I'll do it one more time.
One more time, she said.
Okay.
Yep.
One more time. We're lip reading.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Can you hear me now?
Thank you for trying. No,
No, I can't hear.
Oh dear.
The time as well in that way. All right. So, well, we're coming to the end of the show. I just want to say, let me try once more because I've come back up. We'll try again. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Yes, we got sound. Yay. They weren't going to get the better of us, were they? I love it. How are you going?
Oh, for an old girl, pretty good, thanks.
Oh, that's good. It's lovely to see you. I was so excited when the camera actually started to work. So they're keeping you out of trouble?
Oh no, it's no fun.
No?
Lots of trouble really easily.
It's not hard, is it? I get myself into a lot of trouble as well, but we were only just thinking of you. I think it was yesterday my mum made a joke and it just took us back to that night at the Fringe with that because sadly my mum's brother passed away on Monday and she was having to organise some clothes supposedly tomorrow to give to the funeral home, and she kept saying, I must remember his pants. I must remember. So at least you can see the funny side in it. So,
Am I?
sorry, what was that, hun? That just cut out for a sec.
Is that down? Am I?
You're not. No. You just hope when it comes to your time, they remember the bottom half for you.
Yeah, who cares at that?
That's it. You won't need it when you go. So,
I think we're going to get X-rated or R-rated if we're not careful here, Leanne.
we will have to be careful. That's all right. But people that have been following me for a while will just have a good laugh with us. So that's good.
Yes, you've got to laugh in this world, don't you? There's not enough of it.
You do. And have you sorted those roses out yet?
I pruned. I hacked about 36 bushes. I've done that, but
Oh my goodness.
I think it might be the last year. I've got to admit to growing old now.
You still got plenty of life in you yet.
Yeah, well, I'll do my best anyway.
That's it. You got to keep them all on track.
Yeah, well, I'm trying. Susan out today. I'm supposed to be babysitting her from after a little, but she's doing all the cooking, so I'm having a beautiful holiday.
Oh, beautiful. Well, that's good. And you're doing well, Susan?
Yeah. So
Recovering well?
yeah, nothing too serious, so that's fine.
Yeah. Oh, excellent. Well, I'm pleased we got the sound sorted and the bushes have been taken care of. So
And the cat's happy, all's well with the world up here.
yeah, that's it. Exactly. So that's beautiful. As long as everybody's happy and healthy, that's the main thing. We can deal with everything else the universe is throwing at us.
I want to leave you with a laugh. We don't want to take up everyone else's time.
That's okay. Well, it's nearly my bedtime because I got to be up at 4:30 because I committed to doing some training, and it's like 4:30 in the morning from the UK. Yeah, crazy me.
You sleep well.
I will, honey, and lots of love to you all, and it's lovely to see you. Thank you for my surprise.
Yeah.
Thank you for trying. That was really nice. And we'll see if it all works okay. Having our troubles this end, so
Yeah.
But never mind.
Yeah, that's all right. Another time. You have to come out and have coffee with Susan and I one day. We're going to catch up for a coffee.
Oh, you're a glutton for punishment, aren't you?
Yeah. All right, ladies. Take care. Mwah. Love to you both.
Hi to your mum, and our love to her too.
Beautiful. She's watching, so.
Hi, Leanne's
Yeah. Beautiful. All right. Thank you, ladies. You take care and see you soon. Bye. Sit down on the side. See you, honey. Bye. Oh, that just made my day. I'm going to get emotional now. That's beautiful. And I love having a laugh with people. And do you know what? There needs to be more of this in the world, more laughter at the moment, because so many people are moving into the fear and everything. Their mum is just saying hello. So beautiful. Excellent. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me. Just remember, if you want to make a booking for a reading, you can jump over to my website, leannewinston.com. I'm about a week and a half ahead of things at the moment, and I look forward to connecting with everybody. Just take some care, look after yourselves, nurture yourself, and my love goes out to everybody, especially those that are being affected by all the closures and the COVID stuff at the moment. Try not to lean into this fearful energy, because I think the sooner we can sort of lean away from that and keep focused on what we need to do and setting that new normal, that's going to be the new president's sort of thing, things will start to move forward quite quickly. Once again, I do apologize for all the technical issues that we have been having tonight. Technology is never going to beat us. We'll all eventually get there and get on top of it. So thank you for all that have joined into the show and your patience. Take care, and I will see you again next week. Unless you're jumping into my meditation, my accountability, let's call it, let's keep her accountable for, our lives each day and share. I will see you in that tomorrow morning. If not, I will catch you next week here on Wednesday night. Love to all. Bye.